for their pity, I don't need no raise. Listen, hustler's holiday. Where my real go get it that? Probably tucked off somewhere off the map. We do a little this and a little that. Find me in the cut running up a bag. You can catch me posted, I be with the real ones. Select few solid ones and we all building. Different type of dream, skyscraper vision. Run these pennies up till we check 1,000,000. How you winning if your fam don't know? If you all alone, then what do you do this for? You ain't living if you living like that. This for them real soldiers, they gon' do the most. Grinding from the corner till we coast to coast. Let's have a real boss meetup, yeah, let's have a toast. And then get back to grinding, yeah, yeah. On the island and I'm smiling cause it's all okay. Put up the doubles, yeah, we did it and we made the play. I ain't begging for their pity, I don't need no raise. Hustler's holiday.
Got a daughter now, so things are good, you know.
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The road in the NBA can be a very unfriendly place, but this group of players showing no fear as they arrived at the arena earlier on. A beautiful look at downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City, where we're coming to you today. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defense.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders. You get a lot of stuff that can't be taught. Guys, now he's the teacher. I'm just glad he's no longer schooling my beloved AU Eagles.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, D.A. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. They got James Wiseman, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Hunter, and it's Murphy in at the 3. And for the Hornets, and Book Knight on the wing, he's joined by Hayward. Then there's Miles Bridges, and it's Beasley in at the 1. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings, others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Now here's Beasley. Here's McKenzie. Knocks it down from 7 feet. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Seattle. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Brady lays it up and banks it in.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Easily outside. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Kenzie passes to Bouknight. Hunter with some nice defense. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, coming off a solid outing against Portland, driving to the basket.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Feeds to Bridges. Here's Bouknight. And it's off from three-point range. For Seattle, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now here's Bouknight. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hunter with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Bridges. And here is Bouknight. Hayward outside. Launches it. And again, the Hornets missing. Seattle leading by 6. Hunter kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Hunter. Shot clock at 6. To the paint, here's Brady. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Bouknight. Drives to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on James Wiseman. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Seattle?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Now, here's Hunter. And the basket by Murphy.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Hornets trail by 9. Here's Bouknight. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Kenzie passes to Hayward. Shoots from the line, and he hits the jump shot.
You know, it's not everybody's favorite shot. It's a little harder than people think, that mid-range jumper. But Gordon Hayward, he's confident in that stroke.
Now, here's Hunter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brady. Now, here's Hunter. Guarded closely. And Murphy kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Here's Wiseman. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And here is Bouknight, coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Bridges outside. Shoots from the baseline. Here's McKenzie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Seattle. Second free throw, no good. Seattle leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Murphy. The dish to Hunter. Shoots over Bridges, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Now Hunter. The pass to Murphy. The 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Bouknight tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And Murphy kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And the basket by Murphy. Murphy's got 14 points for the game.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Bouknight. And the 3 off target.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Hunter, and there's the drive, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Markkanen, he's checked in for Bridges. Jenkins comes in for Gordon Hayward. Moody's checked in for Bouknight. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Beasley. Kenzie passes to McCollum. Will it go? And it's Seattle with the rebound. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Now here's McCollum. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Moody. Shot from free throw range. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Simons. He saw him with 10 points last game. Pass to Murphy. There's the 3. The shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
Now here's Jenkins. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, and he gets the bucket.
With the dime.
Seattle leading by 9. Russell with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Simons. To the middle. Stolen by McCollum. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple.
And there's the steadiness to McCollum's game. He's going to contribute from deep almost every game. It's becoming a given.
Now here's Johnson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. To the inside. Second chance shot. Robinson uses the glass to finish the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Moody. Robinson with the block. Here's Simon. Oh, what a finish! Good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Kenzie passes to Markkanen. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Seattle making a change here. Shaw's checked in. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Jenkins. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
He hits one and misses one each at the line.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here is Shaw. He had 10 points in the win against Portland.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively. When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
McCollum outside. Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Inside. Outside for Robinson. There's the pass to Russell. To the middle. Trying to get open is Johnson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Seattle shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hughes is checked in. Now here's McCollum. He's got 6. To the left wing. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Simons, the pass to Shaw. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Here's Simons to the paint. 4 seconds left. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
you allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Seattle, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. It puts the defense right up against you.
On the floor for Seattle, James Wiseman's out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Russell. Then there's Shaw. And it's Simons in at the guard position.
Goodness. Get up then, Lowry. The forward from Finland there with an emphatic finish.
Pass to Simons. No good on the three. Hornets trail by 12. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. McCollum dishes to Markkanen.
And the long reach of Wiseman, using it so well to just alter that shot on the way up.
Here's Simons. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Wiseman. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Wiseman's got the lead up to 14 now for Seattle.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by McCollum. Wiseman the pass to Simons. McCollum outside. He dishes it to Markkanen. Back to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Moody. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Simons. And he stays with it.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Cullen passes it to Hughes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Charlotte, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter. keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Now, here's Hunter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Hornets trail by 13. And here's Beasley. He averages about 5 points a game. Bridges, no one around him. And again, the Hornets missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Hunter. Now Wiseman. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Johnson outside. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Beasley with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hughes good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Hunter, the pass to Brady. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Now, here's Hunter. Brady passes to Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now, here's Hunter. After Gordon Hayward's miss, Hunter, the pass to Brady. He kicks to Hunter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Now here's Bouknight. He's tightly guarded, and it's in there. Bouknight's got 6.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Pass to Brady. Knocked loose. Beasley with the steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Charlotte, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. First free throw is good. And the Hornets making a change here. Jenkins checked in. And Seattle also making a change. Murphy's checked in, and he can't hit the second. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated, right? To say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Here is Hayward after James Wiseman's bucket. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
And Seattle making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Now here's Jenkins. And that one, good. Jenkins got his 2nd bucket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
To the wing on the left. It's Murphy outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And there's the pass to Bouknight. With the drive, and Bouknight slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Here's Bouknight. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Murphy. Kicks it to Hunter. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Robinson.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Beasley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Bridges passes to Bouknight. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 5. In the corner, it's Hunter. Over to the left wing. Here's Brady. To get open is Robinson. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes it to Bouknight. Oh, good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
And the second free throw, good.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Now here's Beasley. And the Hornets miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Hunter. 6 points for him. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander against Beasley. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 17. Bridges passes to Jenkins. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jenkins got 7.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Hunter. Pass to Murphy. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Jenkins with it. Murphy's there. No good from Beasley. Seattle leading by 15. The pass to Hunter. To the inside. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Bouknight. 10 points for him. Down low, got a piece of it. Here's McKenzie over Robinson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They lost some of that physical edge here.
The Hornets have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far. And some changes here for the Hornets. Markkanen, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Moody comes in for Bouknight. And McCollum subbed in for Beasley. And then for Seattle, Shaw's checked in for Robinson. And it's Russell in for Hunter. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Passes to Brady. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Markkanen from outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Markkanen's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Murphy. Lets the three fly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Driving the lane. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. McCollum's got 12 in the game. From deep, and that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first half of play. Seattle ahead, up by 15. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much to James Borrego. Coach, too many easy buckets for them. Defensively, where do you dig in?
Got to stop penetration. That's the focus right now. They're getting to the paint. Just way too many points in the paint. Too many breakdowns all over the board defensively.
Yeah, that has to tighten up, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Checking out Seattle. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They're winning the effort battle so far. And I'm talking about the offensive rebound. They've got a ton of second chance opportunities. They are just going at it. I mean, physically outmanning them. And their team is playing great.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Seattle leading by 15. They've got McCollum. Hook night out there with Beasley. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's McKenzie in at the center. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Now, here's Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Inside.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Book Night. Gordon Hayward's checked in for C.J. McCollum. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Wiseman.
Miles Bridges.
Seattle leading by 17. Pass to Hunter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks to Murphy. Hunter, the pass to Murphy. Clock at 6. And the pass to Brady. Over Hayward. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. Beasley outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17-point lead, their biggest. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Bridges. Seattle able to drain the three. Here's Bouknight. Here's McKenzie. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. 7 points in the game.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Hunter, the pass to Wiseman. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
On its way from Beasley for 2. Hornets now working with the new shot clock.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Hunter finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Bridges on the assist.
And here is Hunter. He's got 8. Pass to Murphy. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Beasley. Pass to McKenzie. Hayward outside. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Charlotte making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Seattle. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Wiseman with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. It's tipped. They retain possession. Beasley, the pass to McKenzie. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Simons, he's checked in for Seattle. Dishes to Wiseman. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Now Johnson. Hughes covering. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Hayward passes to Hughes. Charlotte moving the ball around. Beasley outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Wiseman. Here's Simons. The pass to Wiseman. Beyond the arc. Moody's checked in for the Hornets. And Seattle also making a change. Robinson's checked in. The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. To the middle, here's McKenzie. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow! Simons surveying the D. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Simons. Hits it from three-point range.
Simons
has got 7. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Seattle?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And so here's Charlotte. Seattle able to drain the 3. Shot clock at 5. Pass to McKenzie. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. To the paint. Here's Weissman. And finished off by Weissman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Here's Hughes, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Moody the pass to McKenzie. They get it back. Can't cash in from close range. Seattle has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Simons. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. Kicks to Johnson. Pass to Simons. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Now, here's Moody. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. To the inside. Moody's shot is off.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And if you need help spacing the floor, Moody's your guy. He's a nightmare to defend.
An elite three-point shooter, you have to go out and guard him. But if you close out too hard, he can put the ball on the floor and take advantage of the driving lane. So pick your poison.
And it's the Hornets with the ball after the basket by Seattle. Book night, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Simons. He's got 7. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Weissman. Here's Simons. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he makes the first. Shaw's checked in for Seattle. Russell comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he hits both. And Simons has got the ball here for Seattle. Outside, Russell. Robinson against McCollum. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now, here's Moody. Tries it from 9. Good on the bucket. Moody's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Simons. Outside, Robinson. Russell looking around. Outside for Robinson. Just 3 to shoot. Seattle missing again. The Hornets shooting in this game 45%. Here's Hughes. The rebound by Johnson. Seattle has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Down low. Here's Robinson. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Robinson's got his third basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's McCollum. 12 points for him. Here's Simons. 1:37 left to play.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Now, here's Markkanen. 5 points in the game.
Chemistry at its best. That unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Here's Johnson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Johnson.
Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Now, here's Moody. Markkanen kicks to McCollum. Driving inside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. McCollum's got 14 points for the game. Johnson outside. Russell inside, and the layup falls.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
Charlotte shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Now here's Jenkins. Not a lot of room. Here's Markkanen. Shaw with the rebound. And Seattle shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Here's Simons. Robinson on the wing. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Seattle ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the floor for Seattle, Russell is out there with Hunter. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Shaw. And it's Bishop in at the power forward.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here is Russell. Now the pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
On defense, Seattle. McCollum outside. Here's Jamison, and it's good for 2.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Russell passes to Bishop. Here is Shaw. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise. It's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
And the shot goes down.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Russell. Passes it to Kispert from past the arc. Sims with the rebound. Charlotte shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's McCollum. Another shot. The shot's good from Sims. Sims has got his first basket of the night.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Russell passes to Bishop. Back to Russell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's McCollum. That one misses. Nice D from Russell. Seattle has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kispert, the pass to Shaw. Hunter on the wing. Stolen by Jamison. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And he makes good on the layup.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now Hunter. Pass to Kispert for 3. Here's Bishop. Tries again. It's deflected. There's the lob to the hoop. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Bridges is checked in for Jenkins. And Seattle also making a change. Bamba is checked in for Shaw. It's McCollum on the wing. He's guarded by Russell and stolen by Russell. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Hunter against Jamison. To the left side wing. Russell passes to Bamba. And that one, good.
Good position that time around the bucket. And when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Here's Russell. In the corner, it's Hunter. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Hunter with it. Up top, Bamba. 4 on the clock. Over Jamison. And that one hits back iron. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. He kicks it to McCollum. Going inside. Second shot opportunity. Good. Sims has got 6 points in the quarter.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now, here is Russell. And the layup's good off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Now here's McCollum. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And even when McCollum is inside and well-covered, he's a threat. This is a guy that is always in attack mode.
Hunter against Jamison. Now, here's Hunter. Defense right on him. Bamba inside. Jamison covering. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. In last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Here is Russell.
With the assist.
Kicks to Bamba. Hunter for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Sims has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges outside. McCollum outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Russell. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle.
You know, guys, passing is one part of Bamba's game that he's been working on. And, you know, when you can pass it as a big guy, that's an added bonus.
Charlotte making a switch here. Hughes is checked in. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Bamba against Jamison. The dish now to McCollum. Shoots. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Russell passes to Bamba. He can't get that one to fall. And the Hornets now going the other way. McCollum against Russell. And Bamba pulls it down. Seattle has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Russell passes to Hunter. And here is Bamba. He's guarded by McCollum. Russell with the bucket.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And there's the pass to Sims. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Now, here is Russell to the middle. Bamba's shot is off.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's McCollum. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Hughes. Hornets keep it alive.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Simons, he's checked in for Hunter. Simons, the pass to Bamba. Russell against McCollum. Passes it to Kispert. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Kispert.
Russell's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Russell. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Simons, the pass to Kispert. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Simons. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Seattle.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's McCollum. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bamba with the block. And they get it back. And they pick up 2. And Simons has got the ball here for Seattle. Pass to Kispert. Jamison against Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Kispert. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. Can't hit from in close. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
never satisfied, it confused me. I know I got too much on my mind, it consumed me. And I don't got the time to give you time, please excuse me. And with my paper, get you on a sweet note. If I feel like you nigga, get you first. Well, I'm Rico.